Hello students, my name is Shelja and today we'll be continuing with our chapter Networking Concepts. In our previous lecture from the same chapter, we studied about computer network and its components, its advantages. Along with these, we also studied about the networking media, which included both wired technology and wireless networking technology. After that, we also studied about the different types of networks and the various networking devices that are used while doing networking. Now, let us start with our today's topic, which is networking terminology. Under this topic, we will study about all the important terms that are related to networking and which are like internet, intranet, bandwidth, internet service provider, website, web portals, web pages, home page, link, hyperlink, hypertext, hypermedia, uniform resource locator, IP address, and domain naming system. So today we'll be reading about all these networking terms. The first term that we'll be reading today is internet. The internet is a global wide area network that connects computer systems all across the world. It provides you with a variety of information and communication facilities. In nowadays, you are using all these facilities and getting access to information so that you can cope up with your studies. The internet consists of interconnected networks which communicate with each other with the help of some protocols. The next term that we'll be reading is the intranet. The term intranet refers to a computer network within an organization. It is used to share files and resources within an organization securely, and nobody who is outside from the organization has access to this data. So all the private information of an organization is protected with the help of a firewall. The basic example for an intranet can be the employees of an airlines, which are interlinked with each other through the intranet so that they can have access to the flight and booking details, but the same information cannot be accessed by an outsider. The next topic is bandwidth. Bandwidth is defined as the amount of data that can be transmitted or transferred in a fixed amount of time. The bandwidth is usually expressed in bits per second or bytes per second. It also has some higher units like kilobytes per second and megabytes per second. While you transfer your data from your pen drive to your systems, you have seen that it shows you the transferring speed, which might be in MBs or in KBs depending on your system speed. The next topic that we'll be reading about is the internet service provider. Internet service providers are the organizations that provide you with the internet connection. The facility is provided to the customers in exchange for a fee. In India, there are many internet service providing companies like BSNL is there, Airtel, Reliance, Sifi, and many more. Next, we'll be reading about a website. A website is a collection of related web pages that contains images, videos, or other digital media. A website is identified by a same domain name, which is the address of the website. These pages are written in hypertext markup language and can be accessed with the help of the internet. A website is hosted on a server on the World Wide Web, and each website is maintained and managed by an individual, company, or an organization. Our next topic is web portal. A portal means a gateway or an entrance. So you can say that a portal is a gateway to a wide range of internet services such as emails, search engines, e-commerce, etc. A web portal is also like a website, but it does not contain any information on any topic, but it suggests web pages to the users to find the desired information. Nowadays, many search engines like Google, Yahoo, MSN, etc. are acting as web portals to present the information from diverse resources in a unified way. Next is web page. A web page is written using HTML and stored on the web server. It is a digital page which may contain text, hyperlinks, videos, audios, images, tables, etc. Each web page is identified by a unique web address called the Uniform Resource Locator or URL. After web page, we will be studying about home page. The home page is the first page of the website. It contains the main information about a website along with the links to the other parts of the website. Our next topic is link. A link in data communication is a line or channel that helps in connecting two devices. Data is transmitted between the two connected devices with the help of this channel. Our next topic is hyperlink. A hyperlink is an image, audio, video, graphics or text that connects one web page to another web page or to any other section within the same page. The next networking terminology is hypertext. The hypertext is a kind of text with a special feature of linking to other documents or web pages. It can be easily identified on a web page as it appears with an underline and is usually in blue color. Another thing is hypermedia. The hypermedia includes your text, graphics, sounds and videos. The next thing is Uniform Resource Locator. The Uniform Resource Locator or the URL denotes the unique address of a web page or a website. To open a web page, its URL is entered in the address bar of a web browser. An example of a Uniform Resource Locator is http://www.wikipedia.com. This URL is used to open Wikipedia on any web browser. IP address. An IP address consists of a unique set of numbers which is provided to each computer by IETF, which stands for Internet Engineering Task Force. This address is allocated to each and every computer system so that it can be located at any time. It is a 32-bit numeric address containing a set of 4 numbers which varies from 0 to 255 and is separated by periods. It can also be used to access the web page instead of typing the domain name. An example of an IP address is 205.198.0.1. The very last networking terminology is the domain naming system. The domain name is a unique name that is given to each website or the resource that is connected to the internet. Domain names are easier to remember in comparison to the IP address since the name has a strong correlation with the website. For example, you can say that the domain name for Google search engine is google.co.in and for Wikipedia it is wikipedia.org. The domain name system is the system in which the domain names are translated into Internet Protocol addresses. Since the Internet works only with IP address, it serves as a directory for the web by locating and addressing devices in the worldwide network. A domain name consists of 2 parts. One is the name of the domain and the other is the web extension. The name of the domain comes before the dot symbol and the extension comes after it. The web extension tells the kind of organization and the country to which it belongs.